Hi everyone, this is my bipolar rules. We're going over rule number 7 today. It's a little dark over here, but I wanted to show you. This is Charlie. Rule number 7 has to do with finding something to take care of. This is my cat. I call him my therapy cat, even though he's not technically a therapy cat. All cats are therapy cats. So what I would suggest for this rule, I'm going to move over here so there's better light. Finding something to take care of can help you take care of yourself a little better because you have to get up and take care of this other living thing. Now, I don't always suggest getting a pet if you really have problems with depression and you're not going to be able to take care of it. Then it's not smart because your pet's going to suffer, and if you can't feed it, it's not good for the pet. So if you are not ready for a pet, that's okay. I would suggest getting some sort of plant. If you maybe enjoy fresh herbs, even if you don't cook, if you buy some pizza or something, you put some fresh basil on it, that's always good. So I would suggest, herbs are easy because you can have them in like a little carton in your kitchen. You don't need to plant something outside. But whatever you want. If you want a pet, if you're able to take care of it, that's great. Dogs are a lot of work because you have to take them for a walk, although the walks can be beneficial to you. But you're making a commitment, so you have to know if you're getting a dog, you're going to have to take it out for a walk at least once a day. Probably twice a day. I don't know. I don't have dogs. I have cats. So my cat Charlie my mom says God sent me a cat because he was our neighbor's cat and he kept getting out, and they just kind of gave up looking for him because it was so difficult to find him when he got out, and because when they picked him up he would just scratch them because he was a kitten. So eventually I would hear his little jingly bell, running under cars and things, parked cars, and I would find him and I would take him and I would knock on their door and just hand them their cat. So they decided they couldn't handle having him, so they were going to bring him back to the shelter. So we decided we would take him and find a home for him. So we took him, and he was a very good cat. He's just, he was a kitten, so he was a little wild. And that night, we'd had him for a few hours, and my mom looked at me and she said, "Megan, I'm in love with Charlie." And so we had to keep him because we loved him. So that's Charlie over there. He is my baby boy. And pets make you so happy. And plants can make you happy too. So if you're not ready for a pet, plants are the next best thing. You need something to take care of to remind you to take care of yourself. If you have to take care of a pet, you have to get up in the morning to feed him or her. You have to go out for a walk with the dog. If you have to take care of a plant, you have to get up to water it. So it helps you take care of yourself, and it gives you something in your life that makes you happy. Charlie always cheers me up. If I'm sad, he usually comes and sits on my lap. And if I had fresh herbs here, that would be great. That would be delicious to put on any food I ever get, even if I don't cook. So anything you want to do that's taking care of something else, another living being, would be helpful. That's rule number 7. And I'm going to bring this over to Charlie one more time. Charlie, say hi. There's Charlie. He's my boy. See, there's a cat calendar in the background. We love cats. Okay, so that's rule number 7. And I'll be back soon with rule number 8. Thanks for watching.